Hello and welcome everyone, it is me, the lover, also known as the Power to Do This, back for you with another episode on our Morphtronic rank grind. We ended off last episode in, I guess, the middle of Server 3, and this week we will be trying to make our way into gold. For the deck that we're currently rocking with, this is the list. This has been unchanged for, I think, like the last 2 episodes, I think. It's been working well so far, so I don't see a real need to change it. Like, every card in this deck I feel like does its thing. So with that, let's get into the duels. 10 card extra ray sleeves, that is something. I will go ahead and normal summon this Gadget Gamer. Oh, we do find the South one, that is huge. That is absolutely massive. Yeah, I guess we make vanilla or like OG power tool here. Yeah. We'll go power tool effect. We'll just deck thin by 1, grab the life extreme as like the third one here. And I think from here we fire a repair unit. We pitch scope, go telephone, summon self on. And make a crystal wing. Fire the Saffron. Remoten's huge here, I feel like. Smartphone's also pretty good though. We still have a Remoten in hand. We don't have like good targets for the Remoten at the moment anyway, so I think we just take the smartphone. So we go ahead, fire that, see if we can find like a converter or something. Scopen, junk box. Yeah, it's gotta be Scopen, I guess. I think from here we just try to climb into Appaloosa. Go into Braver, and I think we might have like enough steam for like a Naturia Beast left. I should have linked off the Cellphone if anything. Yeah, I guess we're going through Phoenix. Because if I linked off the Cellphone, I could have just, you know, telephoned for the Cellphone and then gone Appaloosa without using up the Phoenix, but it is what it is. Nothing new at this point, you know, me throwing my Phoenix at the wall and seeing what sticks, I guess. We'll go self on here. Might still have like a couple decent reveals, so I don't mind that. Yeah, there's a telephone, so you know, we're kind of good. Use the Braver effect. And that is game. Some games just be like that, you know? And that is a 1 coin toss. That is another opener that contains Gadget Gamer. Yeah, we'll go Gadget Gamer here. We'll use the effect. See what happens, I guess. Yeah, we'll just go telephone here. We'll fire the Gamer. Grab a repair unit. Problem is I'd like to dig for like a Cellphone here. Problem is I can't. I'd rather, you know, not use these extenders when I could also, you know, use those when they actually matter. Summon a telephone. Telephone for telephone. I'm still so confused who at Konami thought this interaction was like perfectly fine. We'll go telephone. Yeah, I think now I'll summon one in defense, try and dig for a Cellphone, because I can get out Braver now, deck thin by like 3 cards again. So we have like more chances to hit off of Cellphone. I am so confused why you don't just select 3. Konami, please fix, and while you're at it, give him an animation. Have we, like, removed Southon at some point from the deck, or... I am in awe. I rolled a 6, a 5, and a 4 off of Telephone, and I did not see Southon a single time. Yeah, I guess we dumped the smartphone. Put the rest to the bottom. So we have a 1 to banish, because I don't want to take like a Telephone out of rotation. Since from here on out we'll just go remote and banish this smartphone. We'll add a cell phone. Now finally, you know. We'll go repair units. Pitch the cell phone. I think we summon telephone actually here, just so we get like more value in, and then we get a scoop out of our opponent. Yep. It is, you know, a thing. Or rather, connection failed. We were looping telephone so much, his internet imploded. I'm like always so curious what these people were playing. Ooh, Crystal Beast. That's actually pretty cool. 2 Royals, 3 Royals, 4 Royals, by the way. Insane. It's a pretty good one, not gonna lie. That is a pretty good one. 5-card extra deck. No! Not a starter deck. No. Konami. What is this man doing here? This poor fella. Open Gadget Gamer 3 games in a row, I guess. Sometimes you open, you know, the best normal summon of your deck 3 games in a row. Sometimes you're just good with it. Yeah, we'll go telephone here, summon the hauler. We'll go hauler effect. Pitch the cell phone. Go telephone. Summon the cell phone back. Power tool effect. For a repair unit. Then we repair unit, pitch cell phone, summon telephone, telephone, summon cell phone. And make Crystal Wing, and then we have 2 live cell phones on the board, which is pretty neat. Edge Gamer is such a great card. I've like, you know, been like putting off like maybe doing like a short small video, just like kind of talking about how like Gadget Gamer is probably like the best thing to come out of the Morphtronic support for like the archetype itself. Does like so much in terms of not only giving the deck like a 1-card line, or like a 1-card starter rather. Because, you know, with the right extra deck pieces, you can definitely make a lot work off of Gadget Gamer alone. And it's also just like, I don't know. As much as I like shit-talked Gadget Hauler in the past for being like probably one of, if not the worst Morphtronic card ever printed. Probably not the worst. I think there's like a good couple contenders for that. But Gadget Hauler definitely is, you know, not something you want or wanted to do with Morphtronics at some point in the past, you know. We'll go remote in here. So like, yeah, I don't know. I think Gadget Gamer is an absolutely incredible card. Then I guess we're making like Braver Net Beast. Or do I make Braver here? It's like the big question. I think I'll summon the second smartphone, see what I can find. Because I don't want to like get end of main 2 nibbed for like my entire life savings. If I find like a repair unit or like a converter here, we might be, you know, cooking with some gas. Boomboxing's not terrible. Yeah, I think we pass here. No reason to like risk an risk like an end of main 2 nib. Absolutely no reason. And I feel like Crystal Wing Net Beast is like still a decent bit of interaction. Still have like Scope and Boombox in hand, so we have a 7 on the follow-up, which I don't play anymore, I think. Yeah, there's no 7s in this deck. Um, but like, I think depending on what we're left with, we might be able to, you know, make an access code and probably clean the game up from there. Passes. Impressive. Is this game on board? Make access. And from here, I think where this goes is obvious. We'll go access target unicorn. Enter combat. And that is game. Impressive. We finally got to actually finish a game. Got like a few unlucky rolls, but it is what it is. We still made like... That's like what I mean, you know? I was almost exclusively, you know, comboing off of like the setup that Gadget Gamer gives me. And I still got to like 2 disruptions, which is pretty crazy. You're going second. Well, that's, you know, a nice change of pace, to be honest. I'll take it. We'll see what we can deal with. Ash Gamer. This is the 4th game in a row I find Gadget Gamer. This is insane. What is happening? Yeah, we're not ashing that. We are ashing Branded Fusion, if anything. Also Royal Aluba. Makes Masquerade. Starving Venom. Okay. That is a card, yeah. Summons back the Dramaturge. I'm sorry, but like, if you're not activating Branded Fusion, you're not getting this Ash out of me. If you want this Ash, you will have to activate a Branded Fusion for it. There it is! Feels good, man. Show me called by exactly. Ah, called by or cross out. Shit, yeah, that's a problem. That resolves. Let's go. Crazy. Insane. We did the thing. We did a thing. Yep. We ashed the Branded Fusion. Sets 1. That's unfortunate. Surely that. Haul off the top. Pain.
But wait! There's more!
You can ash this. I really couldn't care less, but like, just, oh, Maxi. I guess we're doing it. Yeah, I guess we have to, you know, we have to do it. Man's gotta do what a man's gotta do. Big question is like, is he on like something big, like Nibiru or something? I dare you to Dramaturge target telephone. That'd be so funny. Okay, he, you know, targets the power tool. That's like the move. That is the move. Yeah, I think we make Crystal Wing here next. Just to like avoid the worst, you know? Yeah, we'll go Phoenix here. This time we're not wasting, you know, potential of a Phoenix. We'll go Phoenix Effect. We will pitch Scope and pop the back row. Branded Opening. That is fine. I don't mind that. Can Branded Opening all you want. Pitches Edgem Chain. Yeah, go, Decthan. Go ahead, Decthan. I don't mind. Go off, you know. Go off, King. I don't mind. You go, you go. You go, Decthan. You know, that's another card gone. Yeah, you go ahead, you know, add those cards from your deck to your hand. You know, treat yourself. You deserve it for activating Maxi. Go off. Honestly, go off. I think we commit Smartphone here. because I think... Unlucky. 2, 3, 4, 5. That is very good, because this way we can make 1, 2, 3. Telephone and smartphone. Also negates Alibi, which is huge. Into Underworld Goddess of the Closed World for a second episode in a row. Underworld Goddess effect here. We'll go telephone. Question is, do we just like win if we make access code here? Ah, true! This doesn't even trigger Alibi. Crazy, I was like so confused why the Alibi no work. Why game bug? But yeah, it's not a card effect, it's a summoning condition. So yeah, makes sense that the Alibi doesn't trigger there. We'll go, yeah, I think we just go telephone, smartphone here. And then I do believe we should have this one. We did it! Let's fucking go! Oh, yes. I am not losing to Maxi. So hype, so hype. Jesus. Yeah, that was a really good one. That was a really good one. Whew! That was really good. Sometimes going fast just makes you feel alive. Holy! That was a crazy one. Damn. Really good one, really good one. And we get to go first. Do we get to gold? Is like the big question. Will Lammy, Yami, will, you know, whoever you may be, will you be the one to keep me out of gold? Sometimes you just open Gadget Gamer 5 games in a row, you know? Say it with me. Almost summon Gadget Gamer effect. Go grab that telephone. We'll go Gamer here. I think we you know, hit him with the defense position, the telephone here again. Try to dig for like a cell phone for a friend, because we could really use some right now. We dump boombox in here. You can just put a rest on the bottom. I don't like have anything there that I necessarily need want or something like that. We can go PTD here, grab a repair unit. It's like both options I have like insanely high rolly. I can like either go summon the telephone in defense, try and dig for a cell phone, combo off that way, or I could also just like summon the telephone and attack, try to high roll into a 4 Magnet Beast, which like wins against like a lot of decks already. I think we try and high roll. I can make Nat Beast anyways, so... Because if I find a cell phone here, I can just like really start going off. Find a converter. No. I think we'll keep that on the top though. Yeah, I think we just make Nat Beast and hope that's enough. Because like one Crystal Wing might not, you know, necessarily stop every deck, but I think, you know, a lot of decks get like really screwed over by just sitting, you know, in front of, you know, dog IO or something. So if anyone asks what the dog doing, then, you know, the dog's negating spells. That's a problem. That is a huge problem. Makes Michaelis here. Caspatel. Caspatel is also like already bigger than Netbeast, which is sad. I guess it, you know, it would have been Crystal Wing. Banishes the Netbeast, and I think he can just like make the rank 8 to deal with the power tool. Yep. Detaches 2, overlays both, and makes the big rank 8, which is like 28, yeah. And deals with the power tool that way. Problem is like, this thing has like a banish, which is not cool. Converter's pretty good. Does the back row. We can summon Gamer. Yeah, I guess he just banishes, right? Doesn't need to XZ summon, the rest is like optional. Age of clears the back row, but I don't think we are playing around this Magnifica in any way. We can like Gamer. We can Gamer add Smartphone here. I can also just like add Telephone, especially if like, you know, doesn't like instantly banish the Gamer. So we go Gamer. Summon Telephone, but I do think that there's like a, you know, high chance that like on the telephone summon just goes. Yep. We go Hihi Banish. I would like to summon a monster, yes, that is correct. And then I guess we just get Lupin, you know. Now I think it's the moment where he like fires the Magnifica. What? So you're just gonna like let me play, or how is this like looking? That is very interesting. Should have just fired the telephone beforehand. Yep. This is where get banished. What's like the line if I use the telephone first and just chain the Link Karibo? I mean, then he's still like just banishes a telephone. I think I get like cut off of resources at one point anyways. We can make Unicorn, but that doesn't do like a whole lot. Especially when this still has the tag out effect. I guess we're hoping we live, you know? I'm like trying to think, how do I play in that line better? I go telephone effect. He chains the Magnifica. Banishes the... Because like I telephone effect, chain the Link Karibo, tribute like the spend one. Makes like... Oh, this is double attacking, true. Yep, that is game. Unfortunate. So I guess we just go again, see what happens, you know. See what happens. We'll go first and see what happens. But yeah, I'm trying to think. If I like telephone effect, I chain the Link Karibo, tribute the spent one. Yeah, 100% could have played around that. Yeah, it's my bad, I guess. Because then I still have like a telephone engrave on resolution because the Magnifica doesn't negate. Yeah, and then I think by then we're like already at a range where like we can make Underworld Goddess, and Underworld Goddess just clears the whole board. Though to be fair, he, you know, had like Ecclesia Stella in hand, and we don't game him there. I don't know. I feel like I could have played that better, but it also wouldn't have made like a huge difference. And then yeah, we just get to it, you know. We just get it twisted. Make Crystal Wing here. And then we just keep going. But that is a very fast scoop. And a very anticlimactic way to get to gold 1. Or to gold 5, rather. A new emblem, and I think that will do it for this episode, to be honest. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like I could have probably played that Exorcister game better. But I also feel like it wouldn't have made a huge difference. Overall thoughts, I think the deck's still, you know, working pretty fine. You know, I mean, to be fair, I just opened like Gadget Gamer 6 games in a row. Which is something, you know, drawing the best normal summon of your deck like 6 games in a row definitely is a thing, yeah. But yeah, honestly, I like the deck, performs good, so yeah, not much else to say here, I feel like. But yeah, I'll be thanking you guys very much for watching. It really, you know, means a lot to me that even, you know, with getting into like, you know, I think this is the 4th part by now for this. That is, you know, a lot of you guys tuning into this and watching this and following, you know, this journey. It's great, honestly. I think that's so awesome and makes me very happy. Even if, you know, I'm not a hugely emotional person, but it does mean a lot. So, you know, thanks a lot for that, but with all that out of the way, I will thank you guys very much for watching and see you guys again next time. But until then, goodbye.